Alright, today what we're going to show you is how fast it is to do French pane in the butt windows. Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, monsieur. Comment allez-vous, monsieur? Monsieur. Alright, as I was saying, comment allez-vous, me Brenda Ested? As I was saying, we're going to be doing the water-fed pole on these French panes. Now, there's more on the other side. There's some up there. This is all connected. This is Cutout City right here. Like, this is the same building I showed you on my previous video that was built in the early 1800s. It was an old motel back in the day. But it took me 2 minutes and 30 seconds just to do that whole set of windows, set of cutouts. So you figure 2, 4, 6, you figure roughly about 8 or 9 minutes to do this whole side traditionally. I highly doubt it's going to take nowhere near as that. Since I already did that traditionally, I'm going to do the rest just to calculate. I'm curious, and I'm pretty sure some of y'all will be curious as to why you would even think about buying this and adding it to the arsenal. Some people think it's pointless. You might as well, if you're going to lay out and go water-fed pole, you might as well go get a correct system from the get-go. But like I said, some of us ain't making big bucks like that, especially these newcomers. But as I was saying to y'all in my other video, this pole came with this brush when I bought it. This pole is very, very good. I'm only sorry that they did not make this longer. You see how... Hold on. See? This has a collar too, but this collar is very well made compared to the collar on the Atori pole or Unger poles. You know those big collars? I don't like those collars because over time those collars get worn. I mean, it's nothing to go buy more collars, but I like the twisty poles. It's got an internal lock, you just twist it. Those I found are better. Sometimes in the wintertime, those poles that you twist, they ice up, and it'll be hard to lock them. But you can free that up and lock them in the car once they fall out. But if you're doing a lot of work in the wintertime like I am all year round, and still cleaning the outsides, even in sub-zero temperatures, that antifreeze will keep the water from freezing on the window, but not on this pole. You think that window's cold. The pole is like 3 times as cold. But alright, let's get to work. And as y'all can see, the connection's still holding. Dry as can be. Okay, I know I'm going to explain to y'all again, just in case some of you may have missed it. But when you're working with a small water source as that, you don't need, if you do it a certain way, You won't have to use a lot of water. I had to learn trial and error. That just comes with experience. But what I do is, since that brush is wet, I go ahead and I scrub the frames without the water on. I scrub all of them, top and bottom. Since we have a bulk of these French paint styles embedded in that arc, I scrub the top and both doors. Then I come back and I rinse and I do a fast scrub. Alright, as you can see, I'm on the inside now, but I'm pretty impressed with how this came out with the water-fed pole. I knew it was going to work. Alright, now, it took me, like I said, 2.5 minutes traditionally, and it took me, I say, roughly 20 seconds per window frame to do it with a water-fed backpack. Now, 20, 40, 60, 80. So you're figuring the time it took me to clean the outside of one window at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I ran the whole outside of this in less than 3 minutes. Doing it traditionally, it took me 3 minutes to do that right there, that door, and 1, 2, 3, these windows. Now, if I did it traditionally, it probably would have taken me 3, 6, 9. It probably would have taken me 25 to 30 minutes. I'd say about 25 minutes tops to do all those French paints. I could pull that. Some of us in the trade will put up a ladder and do it by hand or use a rag, but I could do it without a rag and without getting on the ladder. But it's unreal because I posted a video about that backpack and how you want to save money if you can't afford some of the fancy systems out there in the market. You can start off water-fed backpack style. I posted the video on Facebook, and man, did I get bashed. I mean, I got bashed by the one person, I'm not going to mention that person's name, but he literally crapped all over my video. It's unreal the extent on how people will make you feel or try to make you feel like you're not doing any help. This person actually sells water-fed poles and water-fed systems. I'm not going to mention any names, but he tried to say my video was fake and it was a satire. I mean, it's amazing the kind of people you come across when all you're trying to do is share info. It's unreal. Like I told you on my videos, man, keep them coming. Keep them coming. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. It's all traffic. Bring the traffic. Welcome the traffic. Because this got eyeballs. It's got those mouths chitter-chattering. They talking about me. They're writing about me. They're thinking about me. I'm telling you, man, it's unreal. But needless to say, I left the group. I left that Facebook group because I ain't even been there long. And all I did was post a video to share my knowledge. And you see the kind of stuff that can go on. I mean, this is the devil's playground, man. And if you can't keep your composure, then hey, man, it's like you get thrown to the wolves. You're gonna get eaten alive. But water-fed backpack definitely saves time. And to this person, he probably doesn't watch my videos, but it did come out great. This person said it wouldn't come out great. It won't work. Using distilled water won't work. I think mainly because he's trying to sell his products, which, hey, man, I ain't mad at him. But for him to tell me that my DIY backpack brush will not work, I assure you, proof is in the pudding. And it works. And it works very well. There you have it. I didn't have to spend $300 on a brush. There you go. Maca-fracka. Peace, peace, peace. If y'all are going to follow this mod with the PVC, just be careful if you happen to knock the pump spray over. Because when you have very little liquid, because the line is in here, it'll kind of topple this over. Because there's no weight to hold it in place. So if you knock that down, just be mindful. The nozzle drips when you have it down like this. After you finish spraying a couple windows or so, there's still a little fluid coming out. And because you have that hole in here and capped off, it fills up with water after a while. The reason how this is the first time I'm experiencing this, because I knocked this over, and there was a big puddle of water on the floor from that water sitting in that tube. Just be mindful of that, and just, if you happen to knock it over, just, it's no way around it, really. You just gotta be mindful, that's all. And if you do spill some, just clean it up like we always do. There you have it.